So Depth Anything version 3 has just been released. We're going to take a look at how we can run it locally. This is very consistent across video frames. All we have to do is just take a video, throw it into the Depth Anything v3 model. It's going to do an AI estimation of the depth. They both have a metric depth version, but also just a monocular camera with relative depth, where relative depth is how is all objects related to each other in the camera. So if you put a hand up and you move it back and forth, that will pretty much just be the reference with the rest of the objects. But they also have an AI model that can try to estimate the metric depth, so the actual depth and distance from the camera. So we're going to see how we can set it up. We're going to see how good this model is. They keep on iterating on it, and we are now at version 3. So let's just jump straight into our GitHub repository. So we have the Depth Anything 3. We can see it has already 5,000 stars, and it's just 1 or 2 months old. Here we can see the depth map that we are getting out. So we just have an input video, and then the AI model is going to do all the estimation, and from that estimation it can then be projected out into 3D space, be concatenated with reconstruction, so we can kind of like get into SLAM. So this is outperforming the Depth Anything 2 model for monocular depth estimation, as we can see, and also VGDT for multi-view depth estimation and post estimation. So this is pretty cool that we can now able to do this SLAM, where we can both do localization and tracking of our camera moving around in a space and create like a full 3D reconstruction. So we don't need like any crazy expensive LiDAR sensor, dual cameras, doing depth estimation, depth calculations. We just feed this into an AI model, and one of the main advantages with this model is that we have consistency across the frames in a video. So usually just take every single frame and feed that into a video, but here it has good temporal information across multiple frames in a row, so it doesn't flicker as much from frame to frame. You can go and read more about it here. You can see all the different variants. So there's a giant version, there's a large version, base version, and small version, depending on the accuracy and the speed trade-off. Like some of these models here, they can run close to real time on a GPU, and it can even be optimized for TensorRT and all these things, as well as the Ultralytics model, so it can run significantly faster. So there's a specific model for Depth Anything 3 metric series. So we have this large version, so it's pretty much just a specialized model fine-tuned for metric depth estimation, and this is very crazy that we can do that with just a single camera. So you can see everything in here. You can just pip install it. It's just a few steps that you need to do, but I'm going to show you that in just a second. We have the basic usage, but let's just jump into it and see an actual example on how we can run it. I just have a demo video that we can take a look at, where we have this environment that we're going to run through, and we can see the consistency across frame when we're moving our camera. This is pretty crazy that we can get this accuracy from just a single camera, and then this can be reconstructed, concatenated, registered together, and we can build 3D environments and get depth information in our image. This is pretty cool. If we go inside the Python script, this is everything that we need. It's actually just a few lines of code, and we have everything running. So from Depth Anything 3.api, we import Depth Anything 3. If we have code available, it's going to use that or the CPU. Right now I'm just on my MacBook, so it's just going to run on the CPU. So then we grab the model from pre-train. This is Depth Anything Giant. It's going to pull it from Hugging Face, and then it's just going to put it on the device and in evaluation mode. We can have our input video, so I just have the 3, 1, 2, 3 input videos. We can specify the output video. We set up our video capture with OpenCV, so we can just load in the frames, send it to the model, get the results back, and then we can do whatever we want with that in our own applications and projects. So if we go inside our actual main loop, we just read a frame from our camera. We need to convert it from BGR to RGB, and then we can do our inference with our model. We get our prediction back, and if we just take this 0th element of the depth object here, so we have prediction.depth, and we take the 0th element of that, we get our depth map. So then this depth map, we can scale it. So right now, first of all, we normalize it to 0 to 255, so we can visualize the depths that we're getting out. Usually here they are between 0 and 1, so we visually can't see any difference. We can still see the actual depth values. You can scale it to whatever you want, but we want to scale it so we can see it in our actual video. So that's what we're doing here. We're doing normalization, and then we can resize back to video size and colorize it, so we can apply it with OpenCV and show it. So you can actually just take the depth here and use it directly for your application and projects, and this is how you would build with it. That's all we have to do. Now we can just show our image and also write it out to our video file. This is pretty much everything that we have to do. First of all, let's just run these commands at the top. Everything will be down in the description, so you can just grab it from there and you have everything running. So let's just open up a terminal. I'm going to cd into our depth folder. Let's just clone the depth anything model. The second step that we need to do is pip install Xformers, Torch, and Torch Vision. And then we can just pip install this after. So right now we cd into our depth anything folder. It's gonna pip install all the dependencies that we need for depth anything v3. So just run these 3 commands and then we can run the Python script itself, and it's going to process any video that you give to it. It also works on just a single image, but one of the cool things is just the consistency across all the frames when you run it on a video. So I just created a content environment so we can pip install all these things separately in our own environment, just to separate it from my main environment. So content activate DA3, we can see it's active on the left side. That's everything that we need, and we can just run our Python estimate depth.py. Then it's going to take our images from our video, pass it into the model, and we should be getting our output. So it's loading the model using some layers. Here we can see the time that it takes. It's pretty fast here running. We can see that this is the conversion to prediction done. We have our processed image done, model forward pass. So we can see this is around like 25 milliseconds. So it's close to running real time just on my MacBook Pro. This is pretty cool. We can see the depth consistency. We can see this chair, it pretty much stays at the exact same depth values throughout our video. And we're pretty much just having this video that we are scanning through, as we saw in our demo examples. So all we have to do is just swap out the video that we want to use. So if we go up, we have our model input. We can just swap it out with the second one. We rerun our program. And again, if you want to use it in your own application and projects, you just have to extract the depth here. Right now, we're just visualizing it, but you can actually use it for relevant computer vision applications and projects. So this is the other one where we have the horses standing out in the nature, spinning around, the camera spinning around. So you can even do like 3D Gaussian based on this, or like a 3D reconstruction of this environment with the 360 around. We can see already processed the full video. This is crazy fast. This is with the smallest model. If you want even better accuracy, even better depth maps, it's all gonna download automatically to your computer. It's just a matter of how much processing power that you have. So the last video, let's just run that through as well. This is the small model, but you can also go with the giant version or the metric depth one. Let's run it. It's gonna use the same model. All the models, again, they will download automatically, so you don't have to do anything. Grab everything down from the description and you're good to go. This is the last video with the car driving. We're getting all our predictions. That's all you have to do to get Depth Anything version 3 up and running on your own local computer. Hope you learned a ton. Definitely go and check it out. This is so cool that you can do with just a single camera. And then I hope to see you guys in one of the upcoming videos. Until then, happy predicting.